Welcome. Welcome on into the First Round Fantasy Podcast. It's our first ever Sunday morning tailgate. Thanks for joining us, Jacob. We have alternative settings today. Jacob's just relaxing. I'm just chilling myself. We're having a good time. We're watching this Minnesota Vikings New Orleans Saints game in London. East Coast fans, welcome to what it feels like to watch football all day long, because we know that on the East Coast, you have to sit there and you have to wait. You probably go to church or something, and then you have to kill time until 1.
I know, it's so funny to me hearing like East Coast people talk about like, oh yeah, the afternoon games, but they mean the 10 a.m. games. It's
Exactly.
so weird.
It's the weirdest thing, man. But if you're here, which currently right now, we got 2 people on the chat. That Manscaped. Oh, I'm still wearing it. I can't believe it. Yeah, we'll have to shout them out a little bit later. But
yeah, Gabe
Jacob
hasn't taken it off since last time, the last podcast.
I was a little excited. Oh my goodness, it's not often I don't wear a hat on camera, and goodness gracious, it's
Okay.
not.
I just woke up, so that's why I have a hat on.
Don't tell people that. We've been up since 6:30 this morning, and
Watching
if I told
the game.
yeah, what I really want to know is, I'm sure you saw Joe go off in the chat this morning. Joe, good friend of the show, always on the podcast. A lot of people did start. Oh, look, finally, Justin Jefferson getting some action.
Oh, because Kamara?
Yeah, because of Kamara, man.
But like, that's not even a like.
Look, I got the notification.
A commissioner of the league can do. Like,
I got the notification at 5:07 a.m. and I am starting Kamara in your family league and in our Pick Six Keeper league. So I'm feeling the pain everywhere right now. I didn't see it in time. I didn't get to start him, and that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Look at this. Early risers in the chat here. That Manscaped shirt.
Cooper.
Thanks, Tyler. Let's go.
When is Tyler coming on the podcast?
I don't know. Whenever he decides to play with me on PUBG, check him out on Coach Coop, Facebook Gaming. He's always there. Let's see. Mardell.
Oh,
cheers,
Mardell. What up, man?
Bruv. I don't know what bruv is. Is that the new slang for bruh? I'm confused. Maybe he mistyped. A lot of beers in there. Hey, drinking responsibly, Mardell. Drink responsibly. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. Laugh it all the way, Tyler. That's how you feel. I felt that too. He's starting for me. He's starting for everybody, guys. He was a top 11 running back. Justin Jefferson. Oh, pass broken up. Are you watching the game currently right now, Jacob?
Yeah, I got it on. Damn, I was trying to trade. We were talking Justin Jefferson a little bit in the league, and now I forgot he played already, and I can't trade for him.
No, yeah. Today you're not. That's not that kind of pod, man. That's not that kind of pod.
What are you talking about? Of course it can be.
No, we're keeping all that out. London, bro. Oh, I guess Tyler and Mardell both know what we're talking about. That's how they say bro in London.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. Wait, where does
That's
what's that show?
Like that.
What's the show that's really popular right now with the soccer coach? It's on Apple TV.
Oh, Ted Lasso. I love that show.
Yeah, does that take place in London? Do they say bruv? Is that where they're getting it from?
Actually, yeah, now that I think about it, they do.
Interesting.
I didn't even
Star
think
Drew.
about it.
What's up, man? Tried and true. Go with Star Drew. The guy is clutch. He's always in the chat, man, and we love him so much. Well, we want to start sit questions today. They're going to be trolling in soon. People are always coming down. We can break down the news as it comes through. Jacob, what do you use for fantasy news? Like last minute. Oh my God. What was that?
Now I got to give away
that is not a pass interference. Look at this last play and tell me if that was a pass interference, because it was.
Now I got to give my secrets away.
I mean, I guess not. Jeez, Jacob.
No, I mean, honestly, for fantasy news, I mean, I'm really getting like the updates from the apps that I use, like the Sleeper and Yahoo, to be honest. I mean, I use Twitter. If you just follow Adam Schefter or Phil Yates or somebody, you'll get all the major updates. But there's quicker ways to get the news, though.
There is. I use on Twitter. I follow an account. It's like nothing crazy. They're called the Fantasy Source, and I just feel like I get every bit of news that drops, and they're very quick about it. Like I said, they don't even have a lot of followers. They have like maybe a couple thousand followers, but I found him one day, and I don't know if his name's Ryan or what or whoever it is, but I get updates through Fantasy Source quicker than I get things through Yahoo, Sleeper, all of those
Mm-hmm.
combined. So I don't know where they're getting them and how quickly they're getting them. They're not verified or anything, but they're always right.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes occasionally you can tell that they probably have multiple people like watching the games. So they'll tweet out every single score, right? And I think they don't
Mm.
communicate clearly. So then you'll get like 4 updates right away that are like Justin Jefferson, 15-yard touchdown. And you're like, 4 times? What did I miss? And then you get a little excited. And then you're like, wait, probably
Wow.
4 guys sent it at the same time. So
That's crazy.
yeah, it is. It is.
Well, all right. I don't like those type of updates. Like I don't like the apps telling me that my players scored touchdowns.
You
Like I want
don't?
to
That's
wait
what I
till
live for.
hate that.
Oh,
I hate
come
that.
on.
No,
dude.
here's the reason why. The apps tell you before it happens in the game. Because the game are on like a 30-second delay.
Oh, JJ! Oh, another flag at the 1-yard line. Are you kidding me?
That wasn't even JJ.
No, it was Thielen. I know. I thought it was JJ. He's over 100 yards for the day. So, Jacob, yeah, you missed your chance. He's back to performance.
No, you didn't even. What are you talking about? See,
I was going to give him to you for a second-round pick.
You only trade players if they're performing bad? Like,
yeah, and that should mean good news for you because you can always get them on a lower
so,
value.
But what did I say, Gabe? You don't even take my advice from last week. Never sell low.
Well, we have different advices on here. Tribute to Across the Pond. Oh, that was the bruh comment from Mardell.
Yeah. When's Mardell coming on the podcast too? Let's go,
dude.
Man.
I don't want to like spread personal information or anything here, but does Mardell, does he have children?
No.
Oh, well then, yeah, dude, get on here. What are you doing? Come on through.
Wait, not that I know of. Not that I know
of. He left. He doesn't want to hear about us anymore.
No, that's why we can't bring Keith on the podcast. He got 4 kids. He don't got time for that.
He's got, dude, welcome to the fur baby movement. Yep, I got. Oh, wait, was that on Adam Thielen? What are we seeing here? Oh, no, first and goal. He did pull that face mask, though. Interesting. Yeah, dude, I got fur babies, too. And that's all my life can consume right now. Plus, I teach like 27 every day, so I kind of get over that. Not that I know of either. Oh, you and Jacob both, man. I heard you guys were wild and crazy in high school. Just make sure your girl's not listening to this. I'm sure she's not. Anyways, first and goal. Oh, Justin Jefferson. Easy. Walk in. Touchdown. Jacob, hopefully that wasn't too early for you. Are you seeing it at the same time?
No, I am.
Okay, good. Then Justin Jefferson touchdown. Over 100 yards, and he finally gets a touchdown. That's a good fantasy day for Justin Jefferson. We're hoping people at some point will come rolling in.
Anybody wouldn't think that he's going to get back to form.
Well, it just happens sometimes, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Hold on, I'm getting live on Twitter here. That's where we should have went live, Jacob.
I'm tweeting this right now. I mean,
that's true. That's true. I appreciate
people can find us. But so let me tell you something about what a situation I'm in this morning. Okay, so I have Christian McCaffrey as he's my last flex in my lineup. I put him there because he has the latest game of my running backs, right?
You think he won't? After Alvin Kamara is a no-go today, I'm very nervous. So yeah.
So here's my problem. Christian McCaffrey plays at 105, right?
Okay.
My whole entire bench, 10 a.m., 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 10 a.m. So I have to choose to play one of those guys before I know whether McCaffrey's going to be out or not.
Well, who are the guys?
Rashad Bateman, Travis Etienne, Chase Claypool, George Pickens, Treylon Burks, Josh Palmer. I would probably play Josh Palmer or Etienne.
Whoa, what?
Or maybe Bateman.
What has Josh Palmer done for you lately? I don't understand the hype just yet.
Are you kidding me?
I'm looking it up right now.
Only 9 targets for 6 catches and 99 yards. And then before that, 4 catches, for 30 yards and a touchdown. And Keenan Allen's out again.
Oh, it's Joshua Palmer. Keenan Allen's out again. Yeah, 15. He's good. He's cool. All right.
What are you? Wow,
Yeah.
you're too hard to impress. 6 catches for 99 yards is amazing. It's amazing.
In PPR, it is. In half PPR,
And it's
that's
PPR.
like what?
But so here's the only loophole. Not a loophole, but like I have Rondale Moore in my IR. If Christian McCaffrey is out, I can put Christian McCaffrey in my IR and start Rondale Moore. But who the hell wants to start Rondale Moore?
Not on his first game back. You're not starting him.
So what would you guys do in this situation? Not just you, Gabe, but anybody in the chat. Would you just wait and see if McCaffrey plays or start one of those guys, either Rashad Bateman, Palmer, or Etienne?
I don't know, but Joshua Palmer had a better week than Cortland Sutton, T. Higgins last week. Devontae Adams, Juju Smith-Schuster, Deontay Johnson, Debo only had 7 points last week. Didn't Debo get a touchdown last week? I thought he did.
I don't think so.
Wow. He finishes the wide receiver 25. Who are the people finishing in front of him? Brendan Ayuk, Terry McLaurin. Yes, I remember that. He was my avoid last week. Let's see. Alan Lazard, Traquan, Jalen, Drake, Adam, DK. Okay. So, respectable.
Tyler Cooper says, I would wait on McCaffrey, but that's me. I'd take the risk. That's what I'm leaning towards, but like it doesn't seem like he's gonna play.
Don't tell me that, because I don't feel like pivoting right now, and I have him in my lineup currently, so it's not looking good. I don't want to be scared like that.
Okay. So it says McCaffrey likely to play versus Cardinals. Okay. I mean, like I said, worst case scenario, at least I can throw Rondale Moore in there, if anything. Like, obviously, I would do that rather than not start anyone.
Yeah, that's true. Anyone start Taysom Hill today? Oh, look at that. They're still talking about that call. That was a face mask on Thielen. Yeah, I did not think that was offensive interference or defensive interference. Yeah, horrible call. But it sets up JJ for the touchdown, and that's what you live for, right? Rejoice. Jefferson owners everywhere. Look at that guy's forehead. That is so red. Oh, my gosh. Those helmets. They're really trying to keep concussions down.
Okay, I got a start sit question then. AJ Dillon or Breece Hall?
Breece Hall. I like Breece Hall with Zach Wilson, and he's really the only one I do. I think the running game is the best bet today. Guys like Garrett Wilson and Elijah Moore, I'm probably fading with Zach Wilson being in his first game back. I think they're going to rely more a little bit on the run, a little bit more dink and dunk. I like Breece Hall. He clearly shows that he's the more prominent pass catching back. So if you're in a PPR league, Breece Hall. If it's half PPR, I still favor Hall. I think he's slowly but surely taking the work away from Michael Carter, who hasn't done anything wrong necessarily. But yeah, I just like Hall there. And Tyler Cooper believes in us as well. He also says, breathe.
That's interesting. I've gone back and forth in my lineup throughout the week.
What, with him and who? Breece Hall and who was your other guy?
AJ Dillon. But you know what?
Yeah,
it's really two of Breece Hall, AJ Dillon, and Garrett Wilson. So would you sit Garrett Wilson out of those three in a full PPR?
Who is it again?
So AJ Dillon, Breece Hall, or Garrett Wilson.
Are you playing me?
No.
I'd start Breece Hall.
I know, but I can start two of those guys.
I would probably go AJ Dillon. I don't know about Garrett Wilson. I mean, I don't know about Zach.
Especially
Wilson.
Is Zach Wilson for sure starting?
Yeah, he's for sure starting. And just like you like the Pickens to Pickens or Pickett to Pickens, Wilson to Wilson could be beautiful. But
you don't have Garrett Wilson and
no, I have him in a few leagues. I have him in pick 6, I think. And I'm forced to start Garrett Wilson in a few leagues today. I'm not happy about it, but
yeah, I'm starting him in the Dynasty League where Swift is out.
Dynasty League where Swift is out. Oh, that's right. That's right. You don't
Your
have any
league.
Jamal Williams fans? Oh, no, that's right. Shaw has him in that league.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not gonna trade my left leg for Jamal Williams.
Yeah, and you know that's exactly what he would have wanted. So, yeah, that's right. Don't give him what he wants, Jacob.
Oh, what am I doing?
Well, this isn't a
Okay, so
regularly scheduled time,
I
Jacob.
took Garrett Wilson out and put Brees Hall in.
Nothing better than a Latavius Murray. Oh, no, Mark Ingram. 1 yard carry.
Mark Ingram's back in. I thought he left the game.
Nah, he's back in. He came back in.
Okay,
Thanks, Mardell. Let's go. Curtis Samuel or Cortland Sutton? Sutton hasn't been the most reliable this season, and I blame that on Russ. Well, dude, if there's ever a game for Russ to bounce back, it's against the Oakland Raiders. Oh my God. It's against the Las Vegas Raiders today, man. I think Sutton's a fine play. I think Russ doesn't return to form, but he can definitely provide Sutton. Oh, no flag. No, he wasn't holding his arm. I like Sutton, but I like Sutton. Curtis Samuel is clearly a target hog over there, but I think they play Dallas today, and that defense is a little stingy. I think they can contain him, especially around the line of scrimmage. Sutton, on the meanwhile, I'm just pulling up his stats. I'm pretty sure he's been, even though Russ has performed poorly, Sutton has found quite a bit of consistency amid the chaos. Yeah, 17, 26, 11. You're starting Sutton there, man. Wide receiver 2 on question. Whereas Curtis Samuel has had some flex value this year, and he's had one wide receiver 1. Oh, almost intercepted. So I'd go Cortland Sutton, Mardell.
Yeah, so again, I'm optimistic about Russell Wilson and the Denver pass catchers this week. I'm not saying the Raiders suck. I think it's just going to be a shootout. Like,
that's right. You better watch your words, Jacob.
It's not going to be Denver versus 49ers. That was a slugfest. This is going to be a shootout. So, and Cortland Sutton obviously is, if Russell Wilson was performing like any better, we would definitely have Cortland Sutton above Curtis Samuel. So I would go Cortland Sutton for sure.
Yeah, Cortland Sutton. Star Drew, Tyler, thanks for clearing that up. I do not feel the need to mention that on this podcast. We'll keep that in the chat. That's right, Star Drew. I said it. Get it together, man. Get it together.
Hey, no, we welcome all levels of knowledge.
He exits the chat as I see one number go
down. Star Drew, please feel free to ask any question you want. This is a safe space.
Safe space. A safe, carefree learning environment. You know I care about you, Star Drew.
How are Dalvin Cook managers feeling? Because in one league, I stuck with Cook and kept Madison out. But I should have just started somebody else.
Is it that scary? Is it that scary for Dalvin Cook owners? I was reading something the other day where like the top 10 running backs drafted so far this season, only Joe Mixon has performed up to par. So like really everyone else is kind of like subpar. So when you think about that, it's like what? Obviously Dalvin Cook, Christian McCaffrey, Jonathan Taylor, Najee, but Austin Eckler. So yeah, man.
Yeah. And I guess Nick Chubb wasn't a first round running back, but
I can't believe that. Baby. It's unbelievable.
Chubb club. I should have drafted him. I'm in the Chubb club. I should have drafted him.
Yeah, you should have, could have, would have, man. You should have, could have, would have. Let's see. I don't know, man. Samuel gets a lot of looks. Wentz is hot right now. Wentz was absolutely planted last week by a superb Eagles defense.
Before that, he was playing well, but
but I think Dallas still offers more of a challenge. In Dallas too, Cooper Rush has been playing good. They still seem to think they have some remnants of a good season ahead of them. I think they can handle Carson Wentz and company. But I still like Terry McLaurin, even with Trayvon Diggs. I don't think he covers them. One message can't send. Oh, yeah, dude, we are. Well, Jacob, this isn't our regularly scheduled time, so I just feel like, oh man, we're getting the locals, the tried and true.
So what was
it's
Kamara
a tie game
announced out before the game started?
I got the notification that Alvin Kamara was out at 5:07 a.m. Did I see it at
Okay.
5:07
So
a.m.?
look,
No, I did not wake up
unfortunately,
until 6:30 a.m. for the game
we
time.
had we all knew there was a 6:30 game. You got to get up and check. Like that's because I'm sure there's people telling their commissioners like, "Hey, like this is bullshit. Let me switch them out." Da da da. Whatever. And I would say, look, it's fair game. If you didn't set your lineup, tough luck.
Whatchamacallit? Yeah, dude, 100%. That's I know Joe raised some questions, but I wanted to bring this comment up. Tyler Cooper says, "Let's see, man. I'm gonna take Samuel this week." Cooper,
Wow.
let's do some. Let's do some cross promotion here.
Now we're having Mardell question that.
Wait, where's he at? No, he's not questioning anything. Tyler, let's do some cross promotion here. We'll go. You go Debo Samuel. I will go Cortland Sutton. Whoever has the better fantasy day, either on our podcast or on your stream, what can we do that is safe, humane, but we can do on stream that will make us look bad? What can we do? What can we do? What can we
Water bet. No, I'm just
I can't be sitting in my chair doing a water bet. We gotta think of something else. Maybe like eat a jalapeno. I don't know. I don't like hot, spicy things. Come up with something, man. Let me know because I want to start making these. Jacob, speaking of DFS, I want to do something like that too, where each week where we do go off 1-1. I know that we're going to be starting that this week.
Oh yeah,
but,
No, I'm
each
down.
week we face each other, and then there's a repercussion if you lose. So I think that'll be really fun, and we should definitely do like something like that. So we can do water bets because we can post them on our channel.
Can we create a contest on FanDuel or something from the beginning? Like,
I think you can.
Hypothetically, we can do our own contest on FanDuel. We can even have the viewers play, and it could be the first round fantasy, FanDuel contest or whatever. And like you and I would still see who beats each other, like who has the better score. But we could also play against viewers too.
That's very true. That's very true.
I didn't even think about that until now.
Oh, is that Madison or Cook? I can't tell them apart. It's Cook. First down and more. Nice. Very good skirmish for about 13 yards.
What are the numbers? Madison's 4 and Cook's 2 or what? Oh, no.
Yeah, Cook's 4, Madison's 2. But yeah, I'm glad you like it, Cooper, but we got to figure out what it is that we're doing because we already got the bet. The bet is set. I got Cortland Sutton. You got Curtis Samuel. So what are the repercussions if we lose? Mardell says, I'm playing them both. Sitting Akers is a good idea. Shifting to Samuel in the flex. That's perfect, man. That is a smart move. You don't need us, dude. You're just here to show us love. We appreciate you, Mardell. Great move, Mardell. Yes, oh, Justin Jefferson. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Get that foot off of you. I'm pretty sure he's around 170 yards now with that. That's at least a 25-yard bomb, 30 yards. And then he had the touchdown. Oh, that was a 1-yard run, though. Let's see here. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's about 25, 30 yards. Nice. And to think I was going to trade him to you, Jacob. What am I doing with my life? What am I doing? I'm very impulsive. Very impulsive. I think you know that by now.
That you he's net I can't even discuss a trade with him, and then he has 2 bad weeks, and suddenly you will discuss it, and now he has 1 good game and you won't discuss it. Like
that's not true. I like playing with people's emotions. So because I'm very emotional myself, especially when it comes to fantasy. So I appreciate messing with people. It's what I do. I have fun doing
all I'm saying is,
except to all of you.
Don't come to me trying to trade for my top players when you're not even willing to discuss your top players. I'm saying that in general fantasy advice.
No. You have said before, time and time again, that certain players are off of the table. I
know, but I don't go to other fantasy managers trying to hey, I want your best player, but I'm not willing to trade my best players.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I apologize.
That's okay. I'm here to teach fantasy etiquette.
Yeah, dude. I guess.
It's my main. That's what my purpose in this fantasy field.
Yeah. I guess. Hold on, I'm looking at something here. I wanted to see points of this game really quick. I want to see how many yards Jefferson has.
I'm trying to look at any other start sit decisions I'm facing.
What if the other has to wear the other shirt for a week? Well, I
Oh,
mean, that's cool and all, but we only
like
do.
any random shirt.
We're going to start doing. Well, I think Cooper has some merch that he's going to drop in the chat. But I mean, we have a shirt. We'd have to. It's a whole process, man. The game takes place today. By the time you get my shirt, it'll be 2 weeks from now. I get your shirt, it'll be 2 weeks from now. I need some instant gratification, man. If I
Oh,
win
is he
this
saying
bet.
like he has to wear a first round fantasy shirt and then,
Yeah,
or
like
you have
on
to
his
wear
stream
his?
or something, you know, like
Yeah,
and I think he streams more than we podcast, so that's all right.
he's
And
just trying to get a free first round fantasy shirt.
if I haven't said it already, again, oh, Cooper said he'll drive it over right now. I mean, I'll give you my used one, dude. By the way, yeah. Hey, Jacob, this is time for a good announcement. We have some good news. Occasionally in the near future, Jacob and I are going to be together on the pod.
Oh
So
yeah.
those are fun things to look forward to.
I don't know what Gabe's doing with his hands, but
Together.
so I will say, so Keith and I, we shot Bartley and Barnes at Geo's yesterday, and it felt so natural. Like it was so much better doing it in person as opposed to like via video call.
Yeah,
And
sure.
yeah, so Gabe and I talked about it. We're gonna, because Gabe we live pretty far from each other, about an hour away. But we're gonna start doing in-person podcasts at least once a month. At least once a month.
And I like that.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
We got Gio in the chat. What's up, Gio? Thanks for letting me hang out at your place. Thoughts on concussion rule change after Tua injury? Is that official?
So some people call me the Adam Scheffner of our league. I don't claim to be, but I broke that news in the pick six
Is it official?
Chat. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. It seems like that's going to be unfortunate for a lot of fantasy managers because think about it. At least 3 to 4 players a week go into concussion protocol. And I don't if you're telling me they can't step foot back on the field even if they're just being evaluated. So that means in general, like if you are coming off the field, you are not coming back on the field. That's what it sounds like. And that just seems like a massive headache for fantasy fans. I mean, running backs become obsolete at that point because it seems like running backs are just going off the field every 6 plays to be evaluated for a concussion, which, I mean, I get it. You got to keep people safe, but fantasy just becomes a little sad at that point, you know?
No,
gotta
I mean, honestly, like, I think I'm all for player safety. So I'm all for it. Like, I know it's going to be annoying sometimes because players are going to get pulled. But I'm all for player safety.
Yeah. Why do you got to be so nice? Look, I'm writing my own start sits in the chat. How funny am I? That's my start sit of the week, Jacob. What do you think? Oh wait, we got some other ones though. Let's see. Should I stick with Kirk in the Philly rain on my bench? I have McLaurin versus the Cowboys or Bateman also in the rain. Full PPR. Dude, I like Kirk, man. He hasn't done anything to show that he's slowing down. Trevor Lawrence is improving his play. McLaurin faces a stingy Cowboys defense. Bateman, we've come to find out, is bomb or miss. Maybe this week it's a bomb. Who knows? So if you're looking for high upside, an explosion play, a game-breaking point differential, Bateman might be your guy. McLaurin is not seeing the targets or the volume. 4 targets a game. Last week he was 4 for 107. So it was good, but he's got to fall in the end zone to have a really impactful day. Meanwhile, Christian Kirk, even in the rain, I think he is the much better fit. Jacob, any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean,
what a catch!
This is a tough one. All those guys are startable, but you got to go with the hot hand and Christian Kirk. I mean, he's been killing it, and you must have a squad because a lot of people are starting McLaurin and Bateman in leagues. So I would definitely go with Christian Kirk, though. I know it's raining and the Philly defense is tough, but the deciding factor for me is like, what have you done for me lately? And he's been the best out of those three.
Fair enough. Hey, man, fam first. I like the name. Thank you so
Thanks
much for the
coming
question.
by. Yeah, like
Hopefully, we
stick
were able to
around,
help
hang
you
out,
out.
come back.
And by the way, if we get it wrong and you do go with Kirk, I gotta mute my mic. Jacob, what do I always say?
He always says, if we get it right, subscribe. But if we get it wrong, come back again and give us another shot and then subscribe. Right?
That's what I say.
Yeah.
Gio says someone's looking hungover. Who, Gio? I'm very self-conscious now.
I think he's talking about your dog. I don't know.
You know what? Don't make fun of my dog. I mean, that's what is safest for players. Oh, speaking on the concussion protocol, yeah, I appreciate it. That was my start sit of the question. Start sit question: Noah Brown or Gabriel Davis? And I just answered it myself. Gabriel Davis.
Gabe Davis. Come on.
Yeah, I know, man. But Noah Brown's been so consistent, and Gabriel Davis is boom or bust. I feel like there's just too many mouths to feed in Buffalo. But it's Gabriel Davis, and Tyler agrees. He also says Kirk is on fire.
Star I hope so, because somehow I ended up with every Charger in my dynasty team.
Wait,
so
I'm very curious.
So,
how did Olave fake an injury? I didn't see that. What happened, Mardell? Wait, what's going on here? Oh, what is that?
Olave is going.
No, did he catch that? They're saying he's
Olave is going.
They're gonna challenge it. They're gonna challenge it.
Dude, Chris Olave has been awesome.
Yeah, he's good. Look, he came out of nowhere. Let's see. Feed in. Oh no, he's not in. There's no way.
I'm loving these rookie wide receivers this year, man. It's so much fun.
He is not in. Not in.
Doesn't it seem like we're getting like 3 to 5 rookie wide receivers that are like fantasy relevant every year?
Just about, man. Justin Jefferson started the trend, dude. He set the bar.
Yeah, but even like, see, that year, Jefferson, Lamb, who else? There's a few guys from that year.
I just want 61 yards. You think he gets it, Jacob? 61 yards. Right now, New Orleans about to attempt a 61-yard field goal attempt.
Who's the kicker?
61 yards. Oh, he did it to stop the clock and let the line set. I thought the Saints because the Saints
can you do that?
I don't know if you can do that. I thought if a player goes down with injury under 2 minutes and you're on that team that the injury occurs, they charge you a timeout. He made it. Oh, he didn't make it. It was off the upright. Game is over. 28-25 New Orleans. What a game.
Or Minnesota, you mean?
Yeah.
Wow, sorry. Where's Justin at? How come Justin's not even watching the podcast? And he's watching this game.
Off the upright. What a heartbreaker. All the people that are watching the Minnesota-New Orleans game, they're probably stopping now. They're getting on their phones. They're checking it out. So as you roll in, hello, welcome to the live stream of our Sunday morning tailgate, our first ever. We're just hanging out. Give us some of your start sits, whatever comes your way, and say some stuff. Oh, there we go. I knew he was coming.
Oh, there we go. I wonder, is there any bias in that statement? I wonder if there's any bias in that statement.
Does he? It was a double doink.
Joe's? Nah, it's Drake London, bro. But that's cute though.
This guy.
No, I mean, I don't even care. I like all of them. I like Drake London. I like Garrett Wilson. I like Chris Olave. I like George Pickens. I like all of them.
Let's see. Did you see his play? I don't know, but Mardell saw him fake an injury, so he's a good actor. David Tulane, thanks for coming by, man. Great game. Yes, it was a great game. Mardell agrees Drake London is the guy. I don't know, man. Star Drew, hopefully soon. 0. 100% agree. That's right. Tyler, we still got to think, man. What are we doing? I got Cortland Sutton this week. You got Curtis Samuel. Come on. What do we get if we win? I'm thinking the promotion is already there, dude. I got you. Ooh, Joseph feeling the sting. He benched him in Dynasty for Javonte because he was worried about Dalton. Well, Dalton wasn't worried about Olave, and that's what happens, man. He is a must start, of course, especially after this. You won't make that mistake again. Go Dirty Birds. Who are the
Damn,
Dirty
if
Birds?
you're willing to bench Javonte, you must have a stacked team.
I can't tell who are. Am I missing something? Oh, wait, the Falcons. It's Mardell.
Duh.
What am I thinking?
Come on,
dude?
man.
I gotta mute my phone because it's just going off here. But it's how I get all my updates, dude. I gotta know what's going on before the start of the game.
I gotta make sure all my lineups are set, man. There's no last minute Kamara sit.
Joe, tell us how you're feeling, man. You had Kamara in a couple of leagues. I have him in a couple of leagues. You think commissioners should change the rulings? Jacob and I sadly disagree, and I have him in 2 leagues, but I want to hear your thoughts.
Man, and
that's very true. 17 points for Javonte could beat that. That's very true.
Yeah, for sure. You know what's funny? I'm literally starting Jamal Williams and Khalil Herbert this week as my running backs.
What, backups? In the RB1, RB2 spots?
Yeah, those are my top 2 running backs. Yeah, it's crazy.
What does that mean that you have Swift and
I don't. I have Swift, but I don't have Montgomery though.
It happens.
Yeah. So Joseph has a question there.
Let's go. He's got a crazy question, dude. Hollywood Cup, Debo, Najee, Kamara, shaking my head. Aaron Jones, Javonte, Olav. Who would you guys bench? How many are we benching? That's your whole team, right?
Well, this is in our dynasty league, so.
Oh, he's playing me. I have to refrain.
No, I'm playing you.
You're playing me this week?
You know what's funny? I was asking that CMC question earlier, and I'm playing against you.
Oh, what was my advice?
You ignored me anyway, so whatever.
Maybe I subconsciously knew I shouldn't answer that question. So there you go.
You said, I don't know, and then you moved on. But
I'm worried about Jamal. Feels like a trap game. It's kind of dude. I'm sorry, Jacob. I apologize. I'm worried about Jamal. Feels like a trap game. He's getting hype everywhere. Worried this is where he fails.
I mean, you have to start him though. He's been a top 10 running back with Swift in. You have to start him.
Yeah, and basically he's already cemented it with the 6:30 a.m. game. He benched Olave, although it should have been Kamara. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a conflict of interest. You're right, Mardell. I can't be talking about that. We give unbiased advice to other people, not each other.
I was asking the chat.
Bro, go out and drop Chubb. He's awful.
We secretly set this podcast up so we can ask the chat for advice for us.
I haven't. I did ask my start sit question in the chat.
But I mean,
it was too easy.
No, we definitely should. It's both. We could all talk fantasy together.
Oof. Double doink missed field goal. What a close one, dude. Ugh. Pain.
Yeah, we'll conduct live trades in the chat. Mardell, let's make the first trade on the podcast in the chat. I still want Tua. That's what Joseph says.
I gotta look up here. Oh, Justin Jefferson, 36 fantasy points today. Excellent star. Who else was playing today? Someone dropped 52 on me. Who do they got? Let's see. Must have been in that Saints game. Nope. Chris Olave and Dalvin Cook.
Oh, wow. We're playing in that league too. That's me.
Are you No Way Mahomes?
Yeah.
Good. And look at that. I have Kamara. I have Kamara in that league. See?
We're playing in Dynasty and that redraft league. Wow, we should have did a wager or something.
Well, let's do it right now. And by the way, we're still looking for some consequence here between Cooper and I. What do you guys think in the chat? Cooper and I took a bet this week. I have Cortland Sutton.
Can it be anything, or you're trying to do something where you cross promote the podcast?
No cross promotion or anything. I mean, we do that already. I'm just saying, like, something we could do on the pod to let it be known that we lost a fantasy football bet. I have Cortland Sutton. Cooper has Curtis Samuel. What can we do? No water bet. I'm sitting on my floor right here. I'm going to get my laptop, my mic wet. Like, that's just ridiculous. Unless we post a short or something. I suppose we could do that. But Tyler Cooper doesn't do shorts. He's on Facebook Gaming. I guess he could just post it to his Facebook. That's true. Is Tua still alive? Oh, yeah, Damn. He is, dude. He is. Would you start McCaffrey, Wilson, or Akers? Who's the Wilson? Not Garrett Wilson. Who's the running back Wilson? McCaffrey playing on one leg.
It might be Garrett Wilson.
McCaffrey playing on one leg with City Garbage QB. That's funny.
It might be Garrett Wilson.
If he's playing, you got to start him, man. You got to start him. Akers has a tough matchup this week anyways already. Plus, even though he's been getting the carries slowly but surely, it still looks like a split backfield. Nothing about that excites me. So Akers is a for sure pass. Wilson, I don't know if you're talking about Garrett Wilson. I don't like him with Zach Wilson back returning for his first week. I hope that I love the Wilson to Wilson connection idea, but it's McCaffrey, man. It's McCaffrey all the way. Let's see.
Yeah, no, if McCaffrey's healthy, you're starting McCaffrey. Like, you just have to.
Wait, I don't know who's throwing up gang signs, but they got it, I guess. They're figuring it out. Oh, let's see. We got some live trades happening. Mardell, Kamara plus Mac Jones for CEH and Tua. It's not bad. Not bad. No picks, though. No picks. Let's see. What up, Johnny? Jeff from Tua. Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff going on in the chat. A lot of stuff going on. We appreciate you guys having the chat here, though, man. That's for sure. We appreciate
I don't want to give my opinion on that trade because I don't want to sway either manager in one way or the other, unless you guys want me to give my opinion on it.
Are you the commissioner in that league?
Yeah. But I'm not going to shut it down. Like, if that trade got traded, I would pass it. It's not unfair or anything. It's not vetoable or nothing like that. I would rather have if Joe says let's hear the opinions. It's tough because honestly, with the Tua injury, it evens the trade out a little bit more, to be honest. It's not bad. I mean, Mac Jones is injured too. Is he starting? Is he playing this week?
No, Mac Jones is out this week.
Yeah, so it's pretty close. I mean,
Green Bay DST. Wow, Kirk Cousins, 273 and touchdown.
Like,
what is that?
I would just rather have CEH since it's a dynasty league, to be honest. That's the difference tiebreaker for me. Because, like, to me, I mean, like, Tua and Mac Jones are almost a wash to me. And then
I feel that
Kamara is obviously better than CEH and will be better than him probably this year and next. But I think CEH has shown some promise.
He's looked good. Better than years past. That's for sure.
It's a fair trade, honestly. Like, I wouldn't think twice about it. Like, if as commissioner, I'd see it, I'd approve it right away.
It's not bad. Let's see what Joe says here. Tua definitely going to miss like 3 or 4 weeks, if nothing more than optics. That's fair. Yep. That should be all out all October. Oh, Tua should be out all October. David Tulane, Curtis Samuel, or Brandon Cooks? Curtis Samuel, man. I just think that they are the Houston Texans, man.
Wow.
I like Davis Mills, but that team can't get anything going, especially through the air. And teams know to just scheme for Brandon Cooks. I know I had Cortland Sutton over Curtis Samuel, but it's Curtis Samuel over Brandon Cooks for sure.
I just almost started.
Thank you, David Tulane.
Carter over Damian Pierce.
Oh, Damian Pierce. He's having a game this week.
No,
Chargers are banged up, dude, on defense. Absolutely banged up. So hopefully he can get some game going on the run. I know they're without their top corner. I don't know. We got to figure out if J.C. Jackson is going to play. I kind of want to figure that out.
Yeah, the Chargers gave me a -4 last week. That's so crazy.
Joe says that he was the leader of the Samuel fan club last year, but man, could never stay healthy. This year, I
It's
avoided
true.
McLaurin. Samuel was better than Scary Terry, most overrated wide receiver in the league. Scary Terry's the most dude. Scary Terry could be good. I mean, he had what Heineke throwing to him all year. It's just like, what are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? We make this debate all the time. Good wide receivers and crappy QBs. Does the wide receiver make the QB or does the QB make the wide receiver? And I think the wide receiver makes the QB, but not when it's Heineke, bro. It wasn't good for McLaurin last year. I'm pretty sure he was a top. What was the highest wide receiver finish for Terry McLaurin? Now I'm just curious. I'll find that out right now. What was his first league? What was his first year in the league? Was it 2020?
I think this is his 4th year, or is this his 3rd year?
I think this. Oh wait, he just got the contract, right? So this might be his 4th year. Hold on, let me see. I'm looking it up right now. Jacob's making sure his lineups are set. Yeah, Terry McLaurin was wide receiver 12 on the year in 2020. Not sure if that was his rookie year or not, but I'm gonna go back and see.
No, he's been solid these past few years.
And he was wide receiver 24, but he missed 2 games in 2019. So that must have been his rookie year. He did not play in 2018. That's for sure. Yeah. No. We're talking Terrell Pryor at that point. But yeah, no. I like Scary Terry, man. He had a bum year. Bum year with a bum QB. And I hate to say that because I could never do what Trevor Heineke or Taylor Heineke could do. But it's just the way it went down, man, and that's unfortunate. First round fantasy. Why are you answering these questions, Jacob? You're the one in control right now.
What do you mean? I'm trying to get some conversation flowing.
CEH or Juju in the flex? Clyde Edwards-Helaire, man, probably. He's been really consistent this year, and I like that. Yeah, but now with Wentz, Samuel's showing he's better than Scary. That's just because that's Ron Rivera right there. That's the magician at work. I like Ron Rivera. Scary is 4th. Scary's in his 4th year, same as DB Metcalf. Okay, gotcha. Juju is Steelers versus Jets. Yeah, which is what? Juju is Steelers versus Jets.
No, he's on the Chiefs now, Star Drew.
Yeah, but he's hyped. Same level as Debo, AJ Brown, but he's not. Hey, the money said he's not as hyped as them. I got to look up their contracts because Debo got the most, right? AJ Brown, then Terry McLaurin. Terry McLaurin only got the 3-year. I'll look up their deals here. See how much he got. We're nearing down about 10 minutes here, Jacob. Maybe 5 or so. But we appreciate everybody who's come out today. Terry McLaurin signed a 3-year, $68 million contract. Okay, 3 years, $68 million. Debo contract. Debo signed. I don't even know. That doesn't what? 3-year, $71 million contract. Wait. Oh yeah. So Terry's got less than Debo. But that's true. If you're saying they're like spoken of in the same tier, that's like only a $3 million difference. Who am I to say that's only a $3 million difference? AJ Brown. What did he get in the offseason when he signed? 4-year, $100 million. Wow, AJ Brown got the biggest contract, but he also had that additional year. I think everybody else signed 3 years. So if you tack on another year to each of those, no, still that'd be in like the $80-90 million range. So AJ Brown got the money. He got the bag this year. Devontae Adams got the bag. Let's see. Quick start sit. Bateman or Josh Reynolds with Amon, Chark, Swift out. That's tough. I never thought I'd sit here and say that. I'd probably go Bateman. Like I said earlier.
I would just go Bateman. Honestly.
Like I said earlier, dude, I think Bateman's that.
It's a sneaky start.
He's that Tyreek Hill light. You know, he's proven to be bomb or bust. So if you want that 50-yard bomb and he's going to put up, 25 points for you, then that's cool. But he could also be putting up, 5 to 6 points for you. So you got to be satisfactory with that. Josh Reynolds, on the other hand, he had some success last week actually, but I'd still go Bateman here. I actually
Yeah.
I like Jamal Williams. Uh, I like the Lions. I like what they're doing, especially because Hard Knocks. I'm always biased to the teams we saw in Hard Knocks.
Oh, you got to read Mardell's. So Mardell's following with the trade here. This is his counter offer.
Oh,
This is
interesting.
the trade they were talking. So Mardell countered. Well, we should read it for audio listeners. Mac Jones, Kamara, Allen Robinson for Tua, CEH, and Duvernay. And then Joe responds, I don't want Duvernay. Give me the Steelers backup running back and I'll do it. Classic Joe. But no, that's not bad. That's a good compromise. I mean, the thing that sucks is you guys can't you can't swap Kamara on teams until Tuesday. But I guess you could trade 2 of those players now.
This is dynasty,
one
right?
of them for Kamara, and then, for example, you could do the Steelers backup for Kamara, and then trade the other 2 players for each other, so you at least get those 2 guys before the game start.
Nah, you would. You'd have to take Tua out of the equation because
that's right. I forgot about Tua also. Wait, all you do is trade Tua for Kamara, and then you trade the other 2 guys. That's it. There you go.
Oh, there you go. There you
That
go.
works.
That just means you guys need to make the trade. Make the trade on air. Let's go.
That actually works out perfectly because the Saints and the Dolphins already played.
Jacob, who are you most excited about today? Who do you want to go off? Obviously, it's someone on your team, so this is the one opportunity where you get to be biased. Who do you just really want to go off today?
Okay, so the league that we care about the most, or that I care about the most, is Beer Drinkers Unite, the league we've been playing in for 9 years, and I am 0-3. So
get it together. Oh wait, you're going against me. Nah, I don't like this advice.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not?
I'm going against Joe Pete. So I need Debo, and this is not even today. This is tomorrow. But I need Debo Samuel to have a monster Debo Samuel game. But for today, I need Russell Wilson to give me 25 fantasy points. Come on, baby. Let's go. Man, I'm starting him over Trevor Lawrence.
I'm going super out of left field. I'm going I want to see Zach Wilson, man, come in and set the world on fire. It's not going to happen. So he's on my bench in my dynasty league. Obviously, I'm not starting him today or anything like that. So if I want to get super unbiased, who am I playing in dynasty this week? I want to murder Jacob. I want to murder him, which right now it's a pretty close game. And I want Juju Smith-Schuster to take it to the house today. Finally show me what it means to be a wide receiver 3 on my team behind Chase and
if I go
Jefferson.
1-3 in my own dynasty league, I'm throwing my phone against the wall.
Let's get to these last couple of questions before we get
out
of here. If anything, CEH will be starting today. Yeah, he will be starting today. Russell should get maybe 3 or 4 touchdowns today. Man, I hate to say it, but if there ever was a game for him to do that this year, it'd be this Las Vegas game. And that sucks to say. But temper your expectations, man. Because he's got to get the momentum going before he can show out. So, yeah. Jacob, you ready to wrap it up here today?
Let's wrap it up, man.
Let's wrap it up. Guys, we appreciate you so much for coming out, talking football with us this morning. We can't appreciate it enough. All the people we know personally, Star Drew, Mardell, Joseph, Cooper was in here earlier. Johnny and Gio were all up in here. We appreciate you guys. We also had a couple of people from some new faces. Be sure to like and subscribe. If we gave you Start Fit Sit advice today and we didn't get it right, just come back next week. Give us another try and then subscribe then. And then, wait, before we go, breaking news, deal, let's do it. Joe receives Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Tua, and Warren. Mardell receives Kamara, Mac, and Allen Robinson. Jacob,
are any of those 10 a.m. play? Are you guys really trying to do that trade? Okay, we'll say bye to the viewers, and I'll work it out with them behind the scenes.
Right. Enjoy your Sunday slate of NFL games, and thanks for joining us today on the Sunday morning tailgate. We appreciate you guys so much. Jacob, get the intro crewed or the outro queued up.
Let's go.
Peace, boys.